The rugged peaks and verdant valleys of New England have long beckoned adventurers and nature lovers alike. Today, we journey to the heart of this storied landscape, New Hampshire, the Granite State, to explore some of its most breathtaking hiking trails. Our virtual expedition will take us from the towering summit of Mount Washington, where the forces of nature collide, to the serene beauty of Franconia Ridge, a haven for hikers seeking panoramic vistas. We will traverse the well-worn paths of Mount Monadnock, a mountain steeped in human history, and delve into the hidden treasures of the Kankomagus Highway. Finally, we will experience the awe-inspiring power of Arethusa Falls, a testament to the enduring forces that have shaped this land for millennia. Join me now as we embark on a visual journey through the diverse and captivating landscapes of New Hampshire's finest hiking destinations. Our journey begins amidst the majestic White Mountains, home to Mount Washington, the highest peak in the northeastern United States. Known for its unpredictable weather and challenging terrain, Mount Washington has long captivated the hearts of adventurers. As we ascend its slopes, we are greeted by a tapestry of ever-changing landscapes. The lower slopes are cloaked in dense forests where towering spruce and fir trees stand as silent sentinels. Sunlight filters through the canopy, casting an ethereal glow upon the forest floor. Here, in the cool, damp undergrowth, a rich diversity of plant and animal life thrives. As we climb higher, the forest begins to thin, giving way to a harsher, more exposed environment. Twisted and stunted trees cling tenaciously to the rocky slopes, their gnarled branches bearing witness to the relentless forces of wind and weather. The air grows colder, and the sound of our own breath echoes in the stillness. Emerging from the tree line, we are greeted by a breathtaking panorama. Jagged peaks rise sharply from the surrounding landscape, their summits often shrouded in mist and cloud. To the north, the vast expanse of the Presidential Range stretches out before us, a testament to the raw power of nature. The summit of Mount Washington is a place of extremes, where the elements hold sway. Here, the wind howls with a ferocity that can knock a man off his feet, and temperatures can plummet to life-threatening lows even in the height of summer. It is a place of stark beauty, where the very air seems charged with an electric energy. Despite the challenges, Mount Washington continues to draw hikers from far and wide. The allure of standing atop its summit, of conquering its unforgiving slopes, is a siren song that few can resist. For those who dare to make the climb, the rewards are immeasurable. From the summit, we are treated to a 360-degree panorama that stretches for miles in every direction. On a clear day, one can see the Atlantic Ocean to the east and the Green Mountains of Vermont to the west. It is a view that inspires awe and humility, a reminder of our own small place within the vastness of the natural world. As we descend from the summit, we carry with us the memory of this extraordinary place, Mount Washington, a place of both beauty and brutality, where the forces of nature are on full display, a place that challenges us to test our limits and rewards us with experiences that will last a lifetime. Our journey continues southward to the heart of the White Mountain National Forest, where we find ourselves at the foot of Franconia Ridge. This iconic loop trail encompassing Mount Lafayette and Mount Lincoln is renowned for its breathtaking views and challenging yet rewarding terrain. As we set out on the trail, we are enveloped by the sights and sounds of the forest. Sunlight dapples the forest floor, illuminating a tapestry of ferns and mosses. The air is sweet with the scent of pine needles and damp earth. Bird song fills the air, a chorus of welcome from the forest's feathered inhabitants. The trail winds its way gradually uphill, following the course of a rushing mountain stream. The sound of the water cascading over rocks provides a soothing soundtrack to our hike. As we ascend, the forest gradually thins, giving way to scrubbier vegetation. We emerge from the tree line onto the exposed ridge, and the full majesty of Franconia Ridge is revealed. To the east, a sea of verdant peaks stretches towards the horizon, their slopes painted in hues of emerald and jade. To the west, the Pemigewasset wilderness unfolds, a vast and untamed expanse of forest and granite. The trail follows the spine of the ridge, offering unparalleled views in every direction. We are walking above the clouds now, the world below spread out before us like a wrinkled green carpet. The wind whips at our faces, carrying with it the scent of pine and the faint tang of ozone. We reach the summit of Mount Lafayette, the highest point on the ridge, and pause to take in the panorama. To the north, the distinctive profile of Mount Washington looms large, its summit often shrouded in cloud. To the south, the ridge continues, a jagged line of granite teeth disappearing into the distance. From Lafayette, we make our way to Mount Lincoln, the second peak on our loop. The trail undulates along the ridge, offering a constantly changing perspective on the surrounding landscape. We encounter fellow hikers, their faces flushed with exertion and exhilaration, all sharing in the unique camaraderie of the trail. As we descend from the ridge, we carry with us the memory of this extraordinary place, Franconia Ridge, a place of stark beauty and unparalleled views where the sky meets the mountains in a symphony of granite and sky. Chapter 3. Mount Monadnock, a sentinel above the trees. Our journey now takes us south to the solitary peak of Mount Monadnock, a mountain that stands alone, a sentinel rising above the surrounding landscape. Though less imposing in stature than the towering peaks of the Presidential Range, Mount Monadnock holds a special place in the hearts of hikers. Known for its accessibility and rewarding views, Mount Monadnock is said to be one of the most climbed mountains in the world. Its slopes have been traversed by countless souls seeking solace in nature's embrace, from Native American tribes who revered its spiritual significance to renowned writers like Ralph Waldo Emerson and Henry David Thoreau who found inspiration in its solitude. Our ascent begins through a mosaic of forests, each bend in the trail revealing a new facet of the mountain's character. The air is alive with the sound of birdsong, a melody that changes with every elevation gain. We pass through stands of towering pines, their needles forming a soft carpet beneath our feet. As we climb higher, the trees begin to thin, their branches gnarled and twisted by the relentless winds that sweep across the mountain's flanks. The air grows cooler, invigorating our lungs with each deep breath. We emerge from the tree line onto the mountain's shoulder, and the view opens up before us. The landscape unfolds in a sweeping panorama, a patchwork of forests, fields, and distant hills. To the east, on a clear day, the shimmering blue expanse of the Atlantic Ocean can be seen, a reminder of the vastness that lies beyond. We are standing above the world, our cares seemingly insignificant against the backdrop of such grandeur. The trail continues upward, traversing exposed granite slabs that bear the marks of millennia of weathering. These ancient rocks have witnessed the ebb and flow of time, the slow but relentless forces that have shaped this landscape. We tread carefully, mindful of our place within this ancient story. The summit of Mount Monadnock is a place of quiet celebration. Hikers gather, sharing stories of their ascent and marveling at the 360-degree views. To the north, the White Mountains rise on the horizon, their distant peaks a reminder of the challenges and triumphs that await those who seek them out. As we make our descent, we carry with us a profound sense of peace. Mount Monadnock, a mountain that has stood for ages, a silent witness to the passage of time and the enduring spirit of those who seek its summit. Chapter 4, Kancamagus Highway Trails, a tapestry of nature's beauty. Our journey takes a different turn now, leading us away from towering summits and onto the winding ribbon of asphalt known as the Kancamagus Highway. This scenic byway, a 34-mile stretch through the heart of the White Mountain National Forest, is a destination in itself, renowned for its breathtaking autumn foliage and the numerous hiking trails that branch off into the surrounding wilderness. As we drive along the highway, the landscape unfolds like a living tapestry. Towering pines and hardwoods line the roadside, their branches forming a verdant canopy overhead. Sunlight filters through the leaves, dappling the forest floor in a mosaic of light and shadow. Our first stop takes us deep into the embrace of the forest, following a trail that meanders alongside a rushing mountain stream. The air is cool and damp, filled with the scent of moss and damp earth. The sound of the water cascading over rocks creates a soothing melody that accompanies us on our hike. We emerge from the forest into a clearing, and before us lies a sight of breathtaking beauty, a hidden waterfall, its waters plummeting over a sheer rock face into a crystal-clear pool below. The air is filled with the roar of the water, and the spray from the falls creates a refreshing mist. Continuing our journey along the Kancamagus Highway, we encounter a variety of trails, each offering a unique perspective on the surrounding landscape. Some trails lead to panoramic overlooks where we can gaze out over a sea of forested peaks, their slopes painted in vibrant hues of green, gold and crimson during the fall. Other trails delve into the heart of the forest, leading us past towering trees, moss-covered boulders and tranquil streams. We may encounter wildlife along the way. A white-tailed deer bounding through the undergrowth, a red squirrel scolding us from a tree branch, or a hawk circling overhead searching for prey. As the sun begins its descent, casting long shadows across the landscape, we find ourselves drawn to one final trail. This trail leads to a rocky promontory that juts out from the hillside, offering unparalleled views of the surrounding mountains. We stand on the precipice, the wind whipping at our faces as the sky erupts in a fiery display of color. The setting sun paints the clouds in hues of orange, pink and purple, creating a breathtaking masterpiece that words cannot adequately describe. The Kankamagus Highway, a place of endless beauty and tranquility where every turn in the road, every bend in the trail reveals a new wonder. Chapter 5. Arethusa Falls and Frankenstein. Cliff Loop, a symphony of water and stone. Our final destination takes us deep into Crawford Notch, a dramatic mountain pass carved by glaciers eons ago. Here, amidst the towering peaks and verdant forests, we find the Arethusa Falls and Frankenstein Cliff Loop, a trail that showcases the raw power and delicate beauty of nature in perfect harmony. The trail begins innocently enough, meandering through a lush forest floor carpeted in ferns and mosses. The air is cool and damp, filled with the scent of pine and the music of birdsong. Sunlight filters through the canopy, casting an ethereal glow upon the path ahead. As we ascend, the sound of rushing water grows louder, drawing us ever deeper into the embrace of the mountain. The trail follows the course of Bemis Brook, its waters cascading over moss-covered rocks, creating a symphony of sound that echoes through the forest. We arrive at the base of Arethusa Falls, and a gasp escapes our lips. A sheer wall of granite towers before us, its face adorned with ferns and mosses, serving as a dramatic backdrop for the spectacle that unfolds. The waters of Arethusa Falls plunge over the precipice, a torrent of white water plummeting 200 feet into the pool below. The air is filled with the roar of the falls, and the spray from the cascading water creates a refreshing mist. We stand in awe of this display of raw power, humbled by the forces of nature that have shaped this landscape over millennia. Our journey continues upward, following a series of switchbacks that lead us to the summit of Frankenstein Cliff. As we climb, the forest thins, giving way to scrubbier vegetation and eventually to exposed granite ledges that offer breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape. From the summit of Frankenstein Cliff, the world stretches out before us in a breathtaking panorama. To the south, the imposing peak of Mount Willie dominates the skyline, its slopes cloaked in a patchwork of forests and granite slabs. To the north, the valley of Crawford Notch unfolds, a verdant ribbon carved by glaciers eons ago. We stand on the precipice, the wind whipping at our faces, gazing out at this scene of timeless beauty. The Arethusa Falls and Frankenstein Cliff Loop, a testament to the enduring power of nature and the profound sense of wonder it inspires in those who seek its embrace. Outro: Discover New Hampshire's natural wonders. As our virtual journey through New Hampshire's most captivating hiking trails comes to an end, we are left with a profound appreciation for the diverse beauty and unparalleled adventures that await in the granite state. From the towering summit of Mount Washington, where the elements test the limits of human endurance, to the serene beauty of Franconia Ridge, where hikers walk among the clouds, New Hampshire's mountains offer a transformative experience for those who seek to connect with the raw power and timeless majesty of the natural world. Whether you seek challenging ascents, breathtaking vistas, or tranquil forest paths, New Hampshire's hiking trails offer something for everyone. So lace up your boots, pack your backpack, and embark on your own unforgettable adventure through the heart of New Hampshire's breathtaking wilderness. Discover the magic that awaits amidst the towering peaks, cascading waterfalls, and verdant forests of the granite state.